I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. It's a site with curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read. It's going to help you find work more quickly. We've got an emphasis on interviewing so that you perform at a higher level. Come join the site. I'd love to help you. Now, the provocative question I'm asking here is, who's your biggest enemy during your job search? A lot of people blame recruiters. A lot of people will blame their resume and the resume writer. A lot of people will blame corporations and HR. They'll blame everyone except the real answer. Now, I could be singing these lyrics, and I'm not going to. I'll just simply start off by saying there was an old Frank Zappa song where the lyrics were, what's the ugliest part of your body? What's the ugliest part you can find? And the answer became your mind. You get in your own way through your ignorance and through your unwillingness to change. Michael Jackson had the lyric, I'm looking at the man in the mirror, I'm asking him to change his ways. Well, folks, you are your biggest enemy. You are the one that gets yourself into trouble. You are the person who's not going to wind up changing, who's not going to learn what he or she needs to know in order to be effective professionally. You're just going to point fingers and say, why don't they just take me the way I am? I'm perfect. But you're not. You don't learn how to job hunt. You don't learn the craft that you have to the greatest level. You wind up doing what you think is good enough. And when you discover that it isn't, lo and behold, you get annoyed and angry and frustrated. Frustration, by the way, is anger that's directed at yourself, but then you turn around and lash out at others. I want to help you. And whether it's me or someone else, get the help that you need in order to be effective with your search, with skills development in your profession. But search skills are different than employment skills. As I've said many times, the skills needed to find the job are different and complement the ones needed to do a job. If you believe that you are expert at what you do, then the focus has to be on being better at your job search. And unless you change that, you're going to keep learning by trial and error, constant disappointment, and your lack of belief in yourself that will hold you back, not just simply in the search, but beyond that. Hire someone to support you. Again, whether it's me or someone else, get help, because you don't have to figure it out on your own, nor is complaining worthwhile. There was a quote I read recently where someone said, I'm smart, I should know how. Well, is that the excuse that you give yourself so that you blame yourself? It's all fixable. It's all fixable. You can learn. But the question is, do you learn the hard way or the easy way? If you would like me to help you, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you saw this video, and I'd love to connect with you. I tend to these days only connect with people in the U.S., but if you're outside, mention that you saw the video. That will get you through that block that I have. And once we're connected, if you're interested in my coaching you, message me back. I'd love to schedule a time to speak. And if you only have a couple of questions, the easiest way to get my input and advice, 2 ways. Number one, Magnify. It's an app for iOS, MAGNIFI. There'll be a link in the show notes about this when it's in video and podcast form. Magnify is a way that you can do a video session with me. It's only for iOS. If you're not an iOS user or just want to call me on the phone, the best way is through prestoexperts.com. I'm a job search and career coaching expert through that site. So you can call me there and ask questions. Hope you have a great day. Take care.